The new LinkedIn Hiring Pro can't undo your last hire. The human postponer. They were the master of one phrase. I'll circle back on that. But 3 months later, you were the one doing all their work and wondering how big that circle is. But LinkedIn Hiring Pro can take the hiring load off your plate by automating the hiring busy work from the initial job post to scheduling interviews. Hire right the first time with LinkedIn Hiring Pro. Post a free job today at linkedin.com/quality. This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
This podcast is part of the Robots Radio Rocket Club, a program designed to help all podcasts reach their full potential. For information about joining the Robots Radio Rocket Club, check out robotsradio.net.
Welcome to the Final Fantasy Lorecast, a podcast dedicated to the history and lore of the Final Fantasy series. Join us as we take a deep dive into the different worlds, characters, and so much more. Welcome back, Warriors of Light, to another episode of the Final Fantasy Lorecast. I am one of your hosts, Ben of Temeria, followed by my two good friends and co-hosts here. We got Steven.
Yo, good to be back.
And Trey.
Hello.
And this week, we were going to have one of our patrons join us, but unfortunately, he's unable to join us today due to work and life. So it all happens. But I thought it'd be, Steven actually brought it up, not me. That'd be really fun to do a favorite character draft to make our own parties of any of the characters throughout the Final Fantasy series.
Yes.
So,
in honor of March Madness and all the sports going on right now,
let's
do a fantasy draft.
Let's do a fantasy draft. Yep, exactly. Because what else do we need? But yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. We're all each gonna take turns. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but like when we get to the second part of the show, do you want to discuss if our teams would do well or not?
Oh, so we want to try and build them out as a functioning unit.
Yeah,
I didn't even think of that, but yeah, we'll do that. Sure.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right. We'll see about that. We'll see about that, Boomhauser. But I mean, it's Steven's idea, so take it away, Steven.
Okay, so for my first pick, I know who you think I'm going to pick, especially Trey. I'm sure you know. You think you know who I'm going to pick. I'm going off the board. Somebody, neither one of y'all were ever going to pick, so I probably should have waited. But I'm going to go with Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg from Final Fantasy XII.
So are you going as Captain Bosch, or are you going as Vaughn, pretending to be Captain Bosch?
I'm going as Bosch, definitely not Vaughn.
That's a great pick. I got to write these down so we don't forget.
Already got a list here, yeah.
He was on my list. He was third on my. He was in my number 3 on 12 on Final Fantasy 12, but he was on my list. Very very nice pick, sir.
Thank you.
Strong leader too.
Absolutely. Don't believe Ondor's lies.
Okay. Now, are we just each going to go in a turn and until we get 4?
Yeah. So we'll do 4, not 3. Let's do 4.
Okay. Because I mean, traditionally it's 4 normally.
Mm-hmm.
So, shoot, my first pick would knowing like 7 being one of my favorites next to 14, I would have to go with Cloud.
Sure.
I mean, Cloud's a
well,
great
if you didn't, I was going
tank.
to. So.
Right?
I left him for y'all. I was going to take him, but I was like, he's literally Final Fantasy. If you think of Final Fantasy,
yeah. If you think Final Fantasy, Cloud is one of the first characters that will pop in your head because how prominent he was in the series, and it was like the first 3D game. So
yeah.
All right, Trey.
All right. Honestly, I thought Steven was going to take my pick. But since you took Cloud, my backup pick is Vivi. It was pretty easy. Love Vivi to death. He is my favorite character arc in Final Fantasy, I think. Cloud's is probably first, I guess, but especially side characters, Vivi is number one with a bullet. And I love Vivi, and I can't imagine either of you guys getting to have him on your team, so I want him on mine.
Fair.
That's fair. All right, Steven, back to you.
All right. So I am going to go with my second pick because we didn't specify that they had to be protagonists. They could also be
they could be
antagonists.
It can be any character in the series.
So I'm going to pick the best antagonist, and I'm going to go with Sephiroth. I'm going to take a 7.
If I would have known.
If you're making a dream team, Sephiroth should be on it, period, because of how overpowered he is.
Yeah.
In any setting.
There's still very good overpowered bosses out there.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, Sephiroth. Okay. My second would probably be Yustola from Final Fantasy XIV. Specifically, her as a black mage.
Trying to make a list here, and you give me these names I can't spell.
And
so, what is she? Who is she in 14?
So she's one of the scions of the Seventh Dawn. You do meet her towards the beginning. Well, depending if you just like her cat ear. No comment to that, Boomhauser. But she is if you start in Gridania, she's your first scion that you will meet. She is a I'm blanking on the race. Oh shoot.
The little ankle biter?
No, she is not a Lalaflail. God no. Yustola is a Mikito. Mikiti.
I googled her. Okay. Yeah, I remember her popping up.
Yeah, you first meet her in Gridania if you start in that area. If you don't start in that area, you meet her when you meet all the other scions. But she's great. She's very powerful. She starts as a conjurer, and then throughout the game, she transfers to different jobs. But now in the later, from Shadowbringers and on, she's a black mage specifically, and she's a very powerful mage at that.
Nice.
And yes, Kodojo, she is my waifu as well. Completely. Yes.
I guess I'm up then. Enemies are on the board.
They're on the board.
But
really wrenching your plans, huh?
A little bit. And Vivi, as adorable as he is, it's not like he's got the most power, but he's got that one-shot ability. He's got one ultimate in him.
It's true.
But I definitely need somebody to bang with the heavy hitters that are Cloud and Sephiroth. So I'm going to go Clive from 16.
Okay. I was not expecting to hear Clive in this, at all.
Clive, he's the strongest one. You get through the game with him alone. He gets all of the Aeons with him. He's the chaotic good, whereas Kefka's the chaotic bad. So I went with Clive.
Okay.
He can fight with a sword, and he's got all of the magic.
True. And
what's that song? I've got the magic in me, right? Isn't that a thing?
And it also doesn't it also helps that he transforms into Ifrit himself.
That's true. That does help.
So he can physically turn into an icon. So that kind of helps.
Yeah. He can turn into 2 eventually. Are we doing spoilers? You haven't finished 16.
What?
Oh, you'll get there.
Dude, there's so many, I need
He's got an ultimate summon even.
Yeah.
Oh no, man.
Right, Boom.
Yes, I do need. I need to finish 16. I agree. Yes, I'm like half. Like I don't know how many chapters there are on 7 Rebirth.
It's literally.
I don't know how
Rebirth
many.
is a lot, but I'm saying 16.
Okay.
16 is short.
Okay, I believe I'm like halfway through 16. I'm in chapter 7 of Rebirth still, and then I
passed you.
Yeah, you did pass me. I had so much going on this past week on top of building this that I'm currently in. And then also Dawn Trail pre-orders just went up, so I've been trying to grind in 14 to get further so I can get closer to get to Dawn Trail.
Oh, it only has 14 chapters?
Rebirth has 14. Oh, sweet. I'm halfway through 14 or Rebirth.
I'm sad.
I'm on 9. Right, I don't want to be done yet.
I'm really enjoying it now. Yeah, don't make me finish it this early.
I don't want to be done.
No,
I was really tempted before we decided we were going to talk about them competitively and then drafting enemy. I was really tempted to just draft Vivi, Zidane, Steiner, and Garnett, and just have.
So your party from 9.
Just like. They're the best party, all right?
They're a good party.
There's no party better than those 4.
You get the magic sword going. Ooh, watch out.
It's over with, man. Magic sword, it's done. Mm-hmm. Ifrit ain't got nothing on that magic sword, just cutting all the way down him.
Until you get later in the game and you get Aiko, because she's literally better at everything than Dagger, Garnett, whatever you want to call her.
It's about the vibes, man.
That's fair.
Anyway, Steven, what is your third?
Oh, yeah, I'm up. Steiner will have this special pickle attack. I don't know how to say the name, but yeah. My third, this is where it's getting tough, because you said we're sticking with 4?
Yeah, we're doing a party of 4.
Okay. I'll have some honorable mentions, but
of course,
for my third, I have to go with Yuna, because I got to have a white mage, and it's got to be Yuna. She's a summoner and a healer, so she doubles up on that, and she's
the best white mage.
Yeah, she beats the final Aeon. If I have to have a white mage, and you know how I feel about them, I'm gonna have to go with her.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to think of...
No one said you had to have a white mage, but...
You're right. I bet you Sephiroth could heal. I just don't think he would.
That's fair. He definitely wouldn't.
No, not a chance. And technically, you could make Bosch a healer if you hate your life. You could do that, but...
No, I really like the Yuna pick, especially with her having summons. That's a really good bonus.
Thank you.
Okay. So my third would be... Oh, shoot. So I have Cloud. I have Yustola. I have to go with another DPS. And I would have to go with Uragiri Mistwalker.
Ooh.
Who? She is...
We're just going to call him Mistwalker.
Do I have to write 14 twice?
Yes.
Oh.
You might have to do it 3 times.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry, all my favorite characters come from 14. Because they're just so... I love the characters in that game.
Ben.
I'm sorry, I'm a 14 fanatic. I am sorry. But Uragiri is an Aura ninja.
Okay.
You
could have gone with Yuffie, the best ninja.
Uragiri is pretty epic.
You played Intergrade. You know how good Yuffie is.
Oh, I know how good Yuffie is.
Put some respect on her name.
Listen to Boomhauser. You guys are confused. Go play 14.
No.
Look up Uragiri Mistwalker. It's Yugiri.
Why you make that pick?
Why you want to make that pick? Because she's awesome. Y-U-G-I-R-I. She's great. She's a ninja. She's epic. She's the Aura are essentially like they're like descendants of dragons, essentially, kind of.
Yeah, that's what my character is.
Yeah, right. You're an Aura. You are just like your Gary.
Yeah, but I don't look like that.
No, but
Mine's
she's
red.
Well, she's epic, so it's all matters.
I mean, Yuffie was sitting right there for you.
I know Yuffie's there, but I'm sorry, your Gary's great.
And Yuffie's so good in Rebirth. Oh man,
I still need. I just recruited her in Rebirth, so I haven't got a chance to like use her. Or no, I have used her in combat. No, yeah, she's really good in combat.
Yeah,
I was not expecting her main weapon to already have the special attack already like finished and like completed.
Which one?
Her ninja star, shuriken star, which had ninjutsu, which is already mastered. Yeah, right, right, Boomhauser. I mean, who picks a human over a dragon?
I would say more, but I don't want to give out spoilers for Rebirth. But there's a reason Yuffie's better.
Okay.
And
well,
it has to be,
we'll have to agree.
All I can say is that has to do with Johnny.
Yeah, I've already done some of the quests for Johnny.
I know you have, but maybe the rest of our audience hasn't played.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Yeah. So
anyway, Trey, who is your third?
So, it's a tough choice, but I think I'm going to go with Cecil from Final Fantasy IV.
No, he was my last pick.
I love his story. I'm sorry, man, but I love his story. I'm still at the very end of it because Rebirth came, but man, I absolutely fell in love with the story, and Cecil is the main driver behind it. You go in and you're the guy who murders the town, and you just feel terrible about it, and then you get that great redemption arc, and it's just a great game, and he is a great character with a lot of depth and a lot going on, and I had to pick him. He was on my short list. I was really hoping he would last until this round, and I'm glad I snatched him up before you could get him.
Man.
Well, you just crushed Steven's dreams.
It's fine. I have many backups.
Oh, okay. Well, Steven, who's your final team member?
So, I can't believe he lasted this long, especially with Trey in the draft. But I'm going to have to go with Zidane, obviously. The greatest protagonist in the entire series.
Okay.
He's going to round it out and be my thief ninja hybrid.
Okay. Interesting. Monkey Boy. Yep. Boomhauser says Monkey Boy. Yep.
Monkey Boy. He brought levity back to the series, which they desperately needed after having two sad boys in Cloud and Squall. needed some humor and some joy back in the series.
That's fair. Now, I will say the Cloud in the remake and Rebirth is a much different Cloud than we had in the original.
It's true.
He actually has emotion majority of the time. And there's a lot of funny moments with him in remake and in Rebirth. It is specifically if anybody gets to the Coast of the Soul scene in chapter 6 of Rebirth, it's freaking hysterical because that's literally every guy.
I had to keep checking to see if my wife was coming in. I was like,
she ain't coming. Okay,
I made sure to pick because you get the option of two different swimsuits.
Yes.
So I made sure to pick the one that covered the most because
boo.
I'm a
boo. Oh geez, Box Girls, you're in chapter 13.
Oh, I'm so sad.
She's at the end.
Holy shit. But no, I did not.
The only reason you got Zidane is because I didn't want to have same game on the team.
That's fair.
By the way.
Oh, Boomhauser's also in chapter 13. Nice.
Sorry.
You guys are almost done. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I went with I'm sure me and Steven had the same taste on the swimsuits with what we picked. Plus, we found out Cloud has the same taste.
I mean, He's a red-blooded human.
Yeah, exactly. 58 hours. Oh my god. 58 hours, Boomhauser. Wow.
Mine might be similar just because I leave it on and then leave the room for a while.
Oh, that's fair. But, okay, so my final pick. Oh god, this is I just thought of one as we're talking. Oh shoot. I'm going to have to go with Estinian from 14.
Oh my god.
Now, Estinian is epic because he's a Dragoon. And he's not just a Dragoon, he's the Azure Dragoon, who has the power of a dragon.
Oh, I'm so sad
epic.
We have 4. I needed a Dragoon on mine, but I couldn't. It's fine.
And, best thing ever, the voice actor of Estinian voices the first Dragoon you fight in 16. Same voice actor.
Right.
I do remember
it's freaking
Estinian
awesome.
From 14. And he is a really good character. That's a decent enough pick.
And he has a really cool character arc too. Is a very broody, very serious person, and then he once you get out of Heaven's Ward, he starts to open up and starts changing for the better. So he has a really good story arc on top of things.
Ben going with no antagonists on his team.
I'm sorry,
3 14s.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm like I said, I'm the 14 fanboy on this podcast. I apologize, but 14's great. I pre-ordered the collector's box for Dawn Trail on top of the digital deluxe edition for the expansion. So,
yeah. I mean, there's so many better Dragoons out there.
Whoa. Well, there's Sid, yeah. I know, I understand. But,
right
Astidian's pretty good.
Yeah, but he's not Sid.
He is excellent.
Astidian is literally a copy and paste of Kain. Who was, one of the prominent Dragoons in the series.
I feel like Kain is cooler.
That's fair.
That's just me.
That's fair.
He was almost my pick since you went with Cecil. I almost went with Kain instead, but
I thought you were going to pick Sid instead of Yuna, honestly.
I needed that healer, though.
That makes sense. All right. Well, when we started this, I was like, man, how boring would it be if you just got nothing but main protagonists and you didn't get any side characters? But I think I'm going to get a third main character. Shout out Lightning from Final Fantasy 13.
Oh, you did.
She was... No, I've got my list right here. You can see it. She was number 1 on 13 for me. And I loved Lightning as a character. I thought she was just this... She was awesome in the first one. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad, Boomhauer.
I was going to say, you just made Boomhauer's day.
But, no, she's excellent in the first game. She works for them, and then she gets the Lucy. It's a great story. You don't have to play as her in the second part. I think she shows up, but then in 3, she is just this badass who rides around on Odin's horse, and she's just going through time. She's fantastic, and I think she's really underrated. People didn't like 13. People didn't enjoy the gameplay, and they didn't. And the story was kind of at the end. It was a little contrived and hard to follow. But Lightning was such a great character. Snow was also on my short list, as was Hope and Zaz. I really liked the characters in 13, but Lightning was the obvious choice because she was just... She really, she grew a lot over the course of the game, and it was really cool to watch her warm up to Snow as things went on.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I'll take your word for it.
So you'll know one of these days.
She better be a good character. If the gameplay's crap and the story's not great, they better have some good characters.
So, Steven, I know you said you had honorable mentions.
Oh, I have so many, but how many am I limited to? 2?
3. Let's do 3.
Okay. Well, since you didn't pick Yuffie, obviously Yuffie, she is one of the best characters in the series. She's not in enough in the original.
That's fair.
That's the only reason she didn't make my list. I also had Tara from 6. She's arguably the main character, the main protagonist, but yeah, she's awesome. Her and the Espers. She's a great character. And she's really strong. I picked a strong team. I was going for a strong team. So that's why I went with
that
at some point. But I mean, Sid too. Sid didn't get mentioned on anybody's team, which I was shocked that Trey didn't go with Sid. But I know.
I didn't have anyone from 9, actually. Or from 7, actually.
You sure didn't. What was
No,
Clyde over Sid?
Sid's not matching Sephiroth in a duel.
Clive no. Clive is I would say could be very close.
Chance. What?
We're gonna do another one of these in a couple months, and it's gonna be one character per game, only protagonists, and only one main protagonist from each game, and we'll see how our teams shake out.
I'm gonna have a tough time with that one.
Oh yeah.
Well, right. That's why I said we'll give it some time before we get there. Yeah. You'll be picking Cecil up real quick on that one.
Yeah, that's fine. You got Kane.
But no, I kind of jumped on Vivi a little bit, I think. Actually, why don't we do the mid-break now that we've picked our teams, and we can talk about them after that.
Sure, let's go right
into that. Seems like the logical thing to do.
Yeah, let's go right into the mid-break.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Listening to this podcast instead of doom scrolling? Smart move. Another smart move? Getting help from one of State Farm's 19,000 local agents when you choose to bundle home and auto. Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
This summer, say I do.
I am marrying a stranger.
Like never before.
Am I crazy?
It's a whole new Married at First Sight on Peacock.
Thank God I woke up in love.
With new experts.
My name is Dr. Lisa.
My name is Paul Brunson.
More couples.
This could be the start of a very successful marriage.
And more surprises.
Or maybe not.
Everything is just not enough.
You're a little bit crazy.
I don't know what's going to happen. I want my fairy tale ending.
Married at First Sight, now streaming. New episodes Thursdays, only on Peacock.
All right, welcome to the middle of the show where we talk about everything with the podcast that has nothing to do with the lore of the Final Fantasy. Oh gosh, so many shows. I do too many shows. I almost said something else. So many shows I do. But yeah, thank you everybody for listening. Thank you to all of our patrons supporting us. And if you want to support us, you can go to patreon.com/Final Fantasy Lorecast, where you can get ad-free episodes or even join us once a month on the show. You can also support us through Apple and Spotify. Leave a 5-star review on Apple with some words, as well as a nice Spotify comment. We'll read that out loud the next time on the show as well. And you can also find us on a few different Discord servers. You can find us on the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, as well as the Ben and Friends podcasting Discord, the Discord I'm a part of, with all my other shows you can find. So you can find all that there. Yeah, a lot of fun. I'm trying to think if we have anything else to talk about in the mid-break. Do you guys have anything to add?
No, come join us on the Discord so we can talk about Rebirth. Because we can't do it too much on here. So discuss it in there.
Discuss it in there. Go in the spoiler chat for Final Fantasy. Make sure you tag in spoilers so people can't read everything. Also, join the Discord where you can join us on our Final Fantasy 14 free company. Guild free company. I spaced out there. Because we have a few new players. Kodojo is going to be joining us. He's from my Star Wars podcast. He's going to be joining us on the Seraph server and to join the free company, as well as possibly Sharp, since it's now on Xbox.
Where is Sharp?
Yeah, Sharp is in chat. Oh my gosh, I just realized this.
Sharp's been busy these
That's
last
fair.
couple weeks.
That's true. That is true. I was talking to him the other day, so that's true. That's tracks. But yeah, join us on the Discord. It's a lot of fun. So other than that, let's get back into the episode.
This episode is brought to you by Perfect Bistro Cat Food. Hey guys, today I'm interviewing my cat about his Perfect Bistro food. Percy, you seem to be a big Perfect Bistro fan. Care to comment? Totally. What do you like about it? You love the high-quality ingredients? And the delicious flavors, of course. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Listen to Percy, guys. Visit perfectbistro.com to try it for your cat.
Tomorrow morning is knocking. Stock your fridge now. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or a sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel, maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
Yes, I agree, Boomhauser. Let's get these guys into the free company. I totally agree. We are almost on rank 4 in the free company, which is really cool. So... And we just got friendly status with the Immortal Flames of Odal.
Nice. I think I'm in there.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. You're one of the founding members. You and Trey, me, and I can't remember who else was our founding member. There's 4 of us. Nice. Good Boomhauser. Yes, I recently picked up the digital deluxe edition of the expansion, where you get a Zidane minion, and you get an item. It's a pair of earrings, and will give you 30% more EXP up to level 90, which is the current level cap. Which is really good because the level cap will go up by 10 once Dawn Trail comes out. And then I bought the collector box, which has a statue of the Warrior Light as the Viper job. You get a map, a really cool map of Eorzea, an adventurer's book, and some other digital goodies for the game. Really cool stuff.
Once I get through Rebirth, and I've got the 1 through 6 to play, then maybe I'll get back on 14. The problem is you have to pay for it monthly, and I have so many other games that I like to play that it's hard for my cheap ass to justify.
That's fair.
That's fair. One of the big hits.
And yeah, Kodojo literally bought everything I said as we were on my patron chat for Star Wars.
Nice.
I literally sat at noon on my computer to pre-order the collector box. Their website was having so many issues to where it took me about 30-40 minutes just to get the damn thing. And then later that night, Kojojo just literally bought it outright with no issues whatsoever. So annoying. So annoying. I was so PO'd. But anyway.
Good for them.
Still mad about the $20 shipping. Yeah, I know, Boomhauser, I am too. It's $20 shipping for the collector box. But the collector box is really cool, so... And I kind of want to get the other previous collector's editions myself, so they're all... You can get a lot of them on eBay for reasonably priced, surprisingly.
I didn't know eBay was still active.
Oh, yeah. eBay is very active.
Okay.
But anyway...
Yeah, it's going pretty strong.
But anyway, so second half of the show,
honorable mentions,
which Steven already did his. Gosh, I have a couple honor mentions, I guess. So I have
Ben, don't do it.
What?
I know what you're gonna do. Don't do it.
What?
He's going to list off the Final Fantasy XIV roster.
Yeah.
No, well, I was going to say Tifa from FF7, because Tifa's great. I love Tifa.
She was on my short list.
Great brawler, great waifu. And then as a healer, I would say the new Aerith with Final Fantasy Remake and Rebirth, not the original 7 Aerith, because she didn't do a lot.
No, she stunk. Do you like playing as Aerith?
I actually enjoy playing as Aerith in the remakes. Specific remakes, heck yeah. Rebirth, it's kind of interesting on how they changed her a little bit, but it's still not that bad, in my opinion. I use her mainly
just found
for
out
magic.
you can actually use her stick to actually whack things with. Because I was doing one of the missions where you have to use her to beat up all those cactuars, and I literally got to the end of it before I realized that you could actually hit them. I was just slowly, like, her little swinging back and forth, slowly casting spells, and I was like, come on, how am I ever going to beat this?
And you can beat them with the stick and it does more damage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
And my third honorable mention would be probably Thancred from 14. Because he's great.
You had to get one more in there, didn't you?
I do.
That one sounds familiar also.
I started...
What's he from?
He's from 14. If you start in Odal, he is the scion that you meet in Odal. He is mainly a rogue, but eventually his newest job that he's been partaking in is Gunbreaker.
Doesn't he send? I think he comes with you on a quest, and he's trailing behind or something.
Yeah,
and you end up fighting.
Yeah. Thancred typically follows you on a lot of your quests. As with the Scions of Seventh Dawn, he actually was a. No, Boomhauser.
I think you do, Ben.
Anyway, Thancred is a great character. He is part of the Scions of Seventh Dawn, just like Yustola is. Great character, really cool character arc, because towards the end of base game, he is quote unquote spy for the enemy. He's being mind controlled, but he redeems himself and all that stuff. So, which is pretty fun, pretty cool.
Is he a cat though?
No, he's a higher, which is human. Hyur, which is the race I am.
Okay.
Well, I had Tifa as one of mine, but you mentioned her, so I'll pivot. When you picked Bosch, I was worried. I almost had Balthier on my squad until we decided we were going for power, and then I was like, well, he's a little too weak. I've already got Vivi. I got to have some strength.
Balthier's pretty great if you make him a ninja.
I mean, I guess, but comparing him to Clive, Cecil, and Lightning, which I know you don't know how badass Lightning ends up being, but she's basically a god fighting another god in 13-3. So looking at him, but I wanted to bring him up because his character is so great, and I know 12 Vaughn is the main character, but I always felt like Balthier was the main character for me.
Well, he called himself that.
He does, but Barrett would also call himself the main character, and he's not the main character of 7. So,
yeah, that's true.
Honestly, I thought you were going to say Bosch, because I've heard some people argue that he's the main character of 12.
Yeah.
Sorry, so it just said Bluetooth connected. I don't know what just happened. But,
I didn't know you guys heard that. That was mine. That was my mixer.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised you guys heard that.
My laptop's dying, but Bosch
and Steiner. Oh, go ahead.
No. I was going to say that Bosch. It's either Bosch or Ash. I think are actually the main characters of 12, but Vaughn, because he's the one you see the world through, is technically the
right.
It's because of Blitzball.
What?
Or was that 10?
Wrong game, buddy.
That's 10.
That's 10. They
but I also
had the main character.
Yeah, I wanted to bring up Steiner because I really enjoy his character growth throughout the game. I think he's a great character. He's the comedic relief, but he also has a lot of power. He packs a punch in the battles, but the character arc for me is just really cool, and I love how protective he is of Garnet. And it's just, I think he deserves mention. I had Ash, I had Auron, I had Barrett, and I had Kane, and I had Titus. We're also on the list, but and Selphie from 8. I have her underlined. She's a really good character when you play, and when you're young, you think she's just this annoying girl, and that is what she is for the most part, because she is a teenage girl, but she has a lot of moments where she says, look, I know I'm being, over the top, happy-go-lucky, but that's because everyone else around here is so broody and sad, and somebody has to do it. And I appreciate her personality more that she tries to show as I've gotten older whenever I've replayed 8. So I think she deserves a special shout out, just because I don't think I've ever seen someone bring her up as oh, I'm a Selphie fan.
We didn't have 1-8 character. No, not one we even got close. Me and Ben didn't have one that got close to getting mentioned.
No.
So I'm glad you brought one in. And not one person picked an 11 character. How dare we?
Oh, no. 11? What?
Or 15.
Or 15. Yeah, that's true, too.
None of them even came close to my board.
I didn't even write down... Yeah, I didn't write down anyone from 15.
I went through my head, and 15 didn't even pop up in my head.
Arden's cool, but I don't want him on my team.
That's fair.
And neither one of y'all went with a villain either.
True.
Surprising all.
That is true.
Nobody went with Kefka.
I mean, he was the obvious choice if you were going to go for one, but
good. Or you could go with Sin. I mean, literally unbeatable.
Or
I didn't think about Sin.
Huh?
Or who?
What?
Oh, I was going to say Ultima.
Yeah.
I thought about Ultima. I thought about Zach from 7. Just because he was the better Cloud.
Yeah, until you play in Rebirth, then he stinks.
Well, I haven't played him I haven't fought as him in Rebirth
It's the first thing you do.
You don't ever fight though. You just run with him, don't you?
No, you do fight. There's a fight sequence.
Okay.
There was one or two fight sequences.
Well, it's the beginning of the game. They make you weak for him, but in terms of the story, he was the better.
X-Death would have been a really good one. That is a good mention, Boomhauser.
Well, again, I didn't prep for villains. I had my list ready to go. I don't know if you can see it here or not.
Barely.
But yeah, I had it was ready to go, and I ran with my list. So
Garland is super powerful.
True. Also true. But yeah, I mean, so out of our 3 teams, I can already tell my team's getting wiped from these two because one has Sephiroth, the other has Clive. So
yeah.
One's an almighty demon, essentially, and the other one can turn into a primal/icon himself. Steven, Trey, and then Ben. Well, we're right there. Boomhauser made a call. Steven wins, honestly, more because he has Sephiroth. That's the only reason.
No, I mean, Yuna is also doing some heavy lifting there, too. And Bosch. Bosch is great.
Maybe if Sephiroth doesn't wipe the team out before they had a chance to react.
That's an excellent point. And Sephiroth's also just an incredible character. I didn't just pick him because...
True, he is. He is very...
Literally, I know everybody says Kefka is the best villain, but I still think it's Sephiroth because of he's got the whole backstory. Oh, just wait till Trey sees that.
If Trey did not have Vivi, he would beat out Steven.
I know, and I accept that. I wasn't prepared for us really, comparing them. and I wasn't prepared for villains, so I was a little underprepared, and I still came close to being first. So I'm happy with that.
That's all. It's all fun. Steven wins because he created this entire thing that we're doing today. I lose because I just have a love for Final Fantasy 14. It's all matters.
Listen, I'd switch out Sephiroth with. Who would I switch him out with? Because I don't have a mage technically, but Sephiroth is. I mean,
he's a magic wielder. He uses magic.
If I were to get a mage,
well, Yuna's essentially a mage.
Yeah, but you have to go off her grid to learn black magic.
Oh, you're talking about attack magic. Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, you need your attack magic as well. Honestly, I don't know what mage I would pick besides Vivi. If I was going to go with the black.
And
mage.
I mean, I wouldn't have picked Clive, and things would have went completely different. That's why I propose doing it different in a couple months, when we all know the rules beforehand, and we have a rule in place to keep Ben from picking nothing but Final Fantasy 14 characters.
What's wrong with that? Tell me what's wrong with that. There's
no variety.
Also, a shout out, Boomhauer. Lulu is a great pick. She needs to be in the next remake so we can have her in Costa del Sol. But she's so slow and she is unusable. Basically, she's
attacks are the worst.
You have to haste.
Don't remember Lulu.
You would.
Give it a Google real quick.
Gosh.
Yeah, stay live for this one. Let's get that reaction live.
I remember my wife watching me play 10 and she was like, "Whoa, who is that?"
Whoa, okay. Okay, she's from 10. Okay.
Yeah, she's right at the beginning, too.
Playable character in 10 and also appears as a non-playable character in 10 too. Okay.
Oh, yes. Pregnant in 10 too.
Do not be... No, I did not. It's okay, Boomhauser. And, quick thing, and I was going to tell everybody this live as well. The Final Fantasy 14 TTRPG does drop here in a couple months. I will be pre-ordering the Starter Edition. Now, I was thinking we could do a patron episode of us playing it, possibly.
That sounds great to me. I got to figure out how to do it, but yeah.
So, a really cool thing, it's going to be, as far as dice goes, it's a D6, D20 dice system. That's it. So, it's very simplistic as far as dice goes. As far as how gameplay mechanics go, I would imagine it's going to be very similar to D&D 5th edition, I'd imagine. So, very simplistic.
You might as well be speaking German to me right now.
Have you never played D&D?
I've never played D&D. No.
Oh, okay.
I just started. I've played 3 sessions, so I'm basically a veteran.
You're basically a veteran.
I want to. Yeah, I'd be. Is it only 14 characters?
It's all jobs. You create your own character.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
It's literally a D&D session. You have all the jobs from 14. It's set in Eorzea in the events of 14. Which I'm curious how that goes. They have they're in the starter edition, because it's just the starter kit. They don't have the full on rule book yet, but it will have 4 pre-made character sheets, which has a warrior, a black mage, white mage, and dragoon, or the 4 pre-made character sheets, and then they have 3 scenarios that you can play through. That will that actually tie into the main story of FF14.
I'm shocked that there's not.
I'm just shocked it took them this long to make a freaking tabletop for Final Fantasy.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was about to say. Yeah, and it sucks that it has to be in 14.
14 makes the most sense because how versatile it is. That's why.
You're right.
That's the only reason they're using it as a 14.
I want a TTRPG.
You know what, Steven? If you learn how to play D&D 5e, Me and you will figure out how to make a one shot where we reskin it as Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah,
we will figure out how to do this.
You can totally do a homebrew with the 5th edition of D&D. You can totally do that. Yes, Boomhauser, they do have a TCG. I don't know how that plays though. To be personally honest, and like the only card game I will play will be Yu-Gi-Oh. That is it. It's a lot like Magic. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Magic's pretty simple.
When they get Queen's Blood, let me know.
Oh.
When Queen's Blood becomes a physical game,
I finally figured it out. Took me like 8 chapters to finally figure out what I'm doing, but I got it.
It took me like 2 games.
Oh well.
It's just Gwent to me.
It's not.
It's Gwent it's Gwent and chess. It's literally a combination of the two.
It's not because you have to, like, all the cards have different spaces that light up.
Hence the chess part, and the card abilities are like Gwent.
Yeah. I guess.
There we go. But yeah, that's what we have. So. But stay tuned for that. Agreed exactly how I described it. Yes, exactly. Yes, Box Girl. Exactly. It's literally chess, but in Gwent combined together in one game. But yeah, I will be looking to pre-order that here shortly in the next couple days for the TTRPG, and we'll let everybody know when that stuff will happen. So, but I'm excited. I'm just excited. There's an actual like tabletop game of Final Fantasy finally. I'm just still shocked it took them this long to do it.
I'm excited for that.
But before we go, do you guys have anything else for the show?
No.
Nope, I got nothing.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you for listening to the Final Fantasy Lorecast, and may the crystals guide you. Thank you for listening to the Final Fantasy Lorecast. You can find us on the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net. You can find us on Twitter at FFLorecast, and you can email us at fflorecast@gmail.com.